Hey, it's me. I'm back. Bitches. Holler. No, so, oh god, I got something right here. Gained so much weight since you last saw me. I know. I don't look up here, but wait until you see down there. Well, you won't. No. So anyway, what do I have to talk about? What do I have to bitch about today? What brought me back? Well, I finished my master's in June. And I'm still looking for a job. I think that all these doors close around here for me because they're saying, Darren, get out, no, get out. So I'm trying to get out. Not out of the closet. Been there, done that twice. Anyway, so I'm contemplating on putting this on Facebook because Darren's a little whore. Okay, remember Klingon from last summer? Well, let's do round two. Round two started out in February. I'm saying February. Anyway, Justin Bieber decided to text me. Told you he was gay. No, actually, it was a guy that looked identical to Justin Bieber, but with, like, facial hair, which was creepy. Poor me. I thought Hillary Swank. Because he looks like Hillary Swank off of Boys Don't Cry, but not the guy. So anyway, JB, as I called him, Justin Bieber, he lived in Indiana. And he was like, oh, just messaged me a couple of times, like 2 days. That was it. It's like, that's how long they last. I use a dating website called Plenty of Fish. POF is the initials. Either it's picky or freakish or plenty of freaks. So anyway, then I just got tired of my routine. I go to the gym, I talk to people. I just want someone to come home to. I don't want to come home and eat, which I did tonight. I had a whole carton of soy milk with some banana cream protein and some peanut butter and some oatmeal and some chicken, and I had a bunch of shit. Bad shit. And cauliflower and mustard and salsa. Yeah. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Back to the story. So, on Plenty of Fish, got tired of my routine. And then one Tuesday night, I got encouraged by my friend Maria, who's like, Darren, you just need to get out there. So I was like, you know what, she's right. So I messaged my dream guy that I've crushed on for 4 years. We're going to call him Cal. Anyway, Cal is, he's older, 46. He's not bad looking 46. I liked him a lot. I took him to see the Hunger Games. I don't think he thought it was a date, but I thought he thought it was a date because he sang to me, and I really liked him. Oh, God, I liked him a lot. And he didn't message me back, so I was like, you know what? I'll just move on. Well, back to POF, there's a guy that I'll call Anderson Cooper. There's a running theme going on here. This guy was 40, but he looked like Anderson Cooper, so I called him Anderson Cooper. We talked about his dogs, his tattoos, his job. It was really nice. And then he stopped. I gave him my cell phone. He never did that. So I was like, okay, lesson learned. Never give out your cell phone number. So that Tuesday night, I was sitting in my bed at my parents' house, which that's another situation of my trainy ass heifer car. Anyway, I was sitting in bed and I just had happened to look at what guys looked at me, and there was this guy, we'll call him Skywalker. And I told Trudy, I was like, Trudy, I don't think I'm into him. Trudy's like, Darren. So I got the courage to message him, and all of a sudden he messaged me back. And we texted, well, we messaged each other for a while. Then he gave me his number. And we texted for 4 hours. It was amazing. I felt connected. I haven't felt that since the first. The first was in high school. Let's talk about, I'm trying to see how many minutes I have here. Hold on, where are you? Oh, there you are. I was like, oh. Anyway, I got plenty of time. The first was in high school, which he was the first boyfriend, or whatever. He was the first evil. That's after Buffy. That was when that was going down. Anyway, I think I look like I'm a little bit sexy. Just a little. Anyway, don't get distracted by your reflection, Darren. You're a cat. So I felt this connection with Skywalker. And I hadn't felt that for a long time. And the next day I was coming back up here, and we texted all day. It was his day off. Um, and then I was like, great. I was great. Like, I just talked to him, and we had a lot in common, I thought. And he messaged me every morning before work and everything, and it was great. And there was a bunch of other guys, like there was a farmer boy, and he was in Chillicothe, and I just refused to message him. And then there was Lotino Blacko from Dayton who wanted to be in me, and I was like, no thanks. And then there was this other guy, and he was an Aries, redhead, Pisces. No, Aries, redhead, and DJ. 3 strikes against him. DJ meaning he wants to go out, probably. Redhead, hello. They're like their own haters of race. I have some red in me. Some hate in me. Henceforth why I bitch a lot. And, I'm trying to think. What else with Aries? I don't get along with Aries. My father's an Aries. I've never gotten along with an Aries man. Never. So I was like, whatever. So I almost slipped Skywalker's name. I told Skywalker that I wouldn't do that. And he's like, you can do that, you know. And I said, I don't want to. I really like you. So I just got under the impression that this was his week, 2 days off this week, that he would come up to see me because my trainee SF car can't make the drive. I think I scared him away. I think I pushed him too much. Lesson learned. Don't evolve around, don't divulge too much information and then expect it. So I think with each guy, I've learned something. Maybe. Maybe not. So then this week he said, I don't want a relationship. I just want to be friends. Or not even friends. I don't want a relationship. My job comes first. I said, I really respect that. But Trudy and all of them are like, Darren, you're rushing it. You talked about things that you wouldn't talk about in 2 months in the relationship. So I was like, okay. And I still text him. I mean, I'll always like him. I'll always like Skywalker. But in a galaxy far, far away, maybe we would wind up together. He was younger. Oh, FYI, he was 24. First of the youngers, other than JB, Justin Bieber. Then, so I was like, you know what, it was kind of like, once you get, like, dating, you get hooked on it, like it's a drug. Like, not even dating. I don't even think I was not dating him, but, like, when you get a guy's attention, you just need more and more and more. So, what did I do? Pulled up the red-headed Aries guy. That went so well. His name's Paddywhack. I'm calling him Paddywhack. Anyway, we messaged, and I said, hi, how are you? Finally, I responded, And he goes, oh, I'm dad sitting. I'm like, and then proceeded by, my dad has stage 4 brain cancer. What the fuck? How do I respond to that? So, I keep texting him. And he's like, okay, I'll call you later. And I'm like, oh, wait. We texted him. And then all of a sudden he's like, do you go to WSU? And I said, yeah. He goes, do you know Weston Sale? What the fuck? My face turned white. I was like, oh. I was like, how does he know Weston? Does he know me? He goes, I thought you looked familiar. Then all of a sudden, I text message Weston, and I said, do you know Paddywhack? And he goes, yeah, he used to be my boss. And he goes, and he forwarded a text that Paddywhack sent him saying, I'm talking to Darren. I'm like, oh, fuck. So, I text West, I end that, he calls me at 9, and then he's like, within the couple of minutes, he's like, fuck, you fucking bitch, I told you not to smoke, quit your coughing, haven't you took a fucking health class? I'm like, so very scared. That's not what you usually do when you first talk to somebody. He was yelling at his sister. Because I said, oh, so this is your family? And he goes, no, this is my extended family. My real family I can't live with because my sister's husband I don't get along with. I was like, I understand. And then he was talking about Advil. And he's like, oh, my shoulder hurts. And the Advil helps. 6 Advil. I'm like, that you shouldn't do that. He goes, don't tell me what to do. My sister's a nurse and she knows what she's doing, and I don't take medical advice. I said, oh, this is going to go over so well. But he was obsessed with my sexual position and me being a virgin. Admit it, I'm a virgin. Hoo-hoo. And he was obsessed with it, and I was like, okay. Well, his phone dropped, and then he called me. He texted me and he said, "Good night, sweetie. Good night, baby. First of all, you're going to date this? You're going to date this? Don't ever call me nicknames until we're at least a couple months into the relationship." And I'm like, this is what happens when I use another guy to fill my need. This is like karma coming back to me. So I was like, okay, Patty Wack. I messaged Patty Wack the next day and I said, it was 1:30 and I said, "So, I haven't heard from you. Hope, I'm trying to be nice. Hope you have a good day." He goes, "I just woke up." 1:30 in the afternoon. He also told me that he had a lot of 2 jobs and he lost his other job because he was a DJ and it was BMV. Let's rewind a bit. Klingon, where did he work? The BMV. This guy and him are not only like clingy, but I think I've came to the conclusion that the BMV has produces codependent people. Very much. Maybe I should join and start working there. Anyway, let's see what else has happened then. Okay, so Patty Wack, I text messaged Weston. I said, "Weston, I haven't heard from him." He goes, "I got this from him." It said, let's quote this. Let's go back to the conversation. I did talk about Weston, how cute he was, because as a gay man, Weston is cute. Weston knows he's cute. He knows that I think he's cute. He knows that every guy usually thinks he's cute that's gay. He knows this. So common. So I talked about it just a little because we have that commonality between Patty Wack and I. And he forwards it. The next day he forwards Weston, "I like Darren a lot. He talks a lot. How the fuck do you get into a relationship without talking, bastard?" And I had to carry the conversation because all you wanted to do was talking about was sexual positions and how you don't take medical advice and how your shoulder hurts or whatever. Redheads get on my nerves. But I've always been curious about fire crotches. Just curious. Doesn't mean I'm going to do one. Anyway, I'm just remembering what Skywalker said to me. Anyway, so let's go back. Patty Wack pissed me off, and Weston said I was being petty, and he was being petty, and blah, blah, blah. That was it. So then I was like, oh, never mind, hadn't heard from him. So last night I decided to get back on POF, because there was a guy that I kept looking at, and he kind of just, interested me in some certain way. So I messaged him. Messaged like 6 other guys, too. And I still have these feelings for Skywalker. So I'm like, oh my god. So, anyway, I got a message, I plugged in my phone, and all of a sudden, Hugh messages me. "Sorry I haven't messaged you today. I'm sorry I've been distant. My dad fell." I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I didn't answer because I was reformatting my iPhone. Let's not talk about that. And then all of a sudden, he goes, "What, you're not going to talk to me?" I said, oh, God, it's 10:30 at night. I want to go to bed. And I just want to reformat my phone. So I reformatted my phone, and on my iPod, I started messaging other guys. And this is where Mr. Insect comes in. Mr. Insect has a lot in common. He's lost 130 pounds. He's 29. He's an extraterritorialist or whatever that is, the study of insects. Anyway, I like him. But I've learned from all the other ones, let him do the talking. Let him do whatever he wants. So tonight, after a bitchy night of having bad friends, I think, I did a mistake, hurt Karen's feelings, but everybody that I messaged can't even, return. Weston messaged me. Karen called me today. But no one, I think people get into relationships and they forget who the single ones are. The ones that were there before their significant other. Sorry, I've got something on my lip. Anyway, so anyway, tonight when I drove home in the rain, I thought, man, I wish Skywalker would message me. He did. Once I got home. He hasn't messaged me yet. But this other guy, Mr. Insect, we were texting all day through POF. He's like, "I really think you're a cool guy. Here's my number." So, as I'm still waiting for my iPhone to reformat, because it's green, because I like green, because you know that green in the background. Anyway, I've got to cut this short. Anyway, I don't know. I don't need to do what I usually do and just message a guy and then stay up until 4 o'clock and then become infatuated with him. I'm going to try to take it slow. I'm not going to try to divulge too much, even though he already knew I lost a bunch of weight because we had that in common. And he wanted to be working at Children's where I was when I had spinal meningitis, both bacterial and viral, so he knows that. He also knows that I wanted to be a veterinarian, which most guys don't know that I wanted to be a veterinarian because I have a big softie for animals, yet I don't have any. So, that's my dealio, other than a job. There's so much I wanted to tell you, so little time. Maybe I'll continue this. Anyway, I really liked this one song today. It reminds me of like Adam Lambert in like a sex scene. But we're not having sex. We're just having like moves. Whatever. Anyway, I hope that you guys continue to watch. Because you never know what's going to happen. I've decided this. I don't only attract the freaky people in my life, strangers, but now men. And I don't want a freaky man. I want a stable man. I'm putting it out in the universe. I want a stable, good-looking man, preferably who's really into health, has a great job. I can make him laugh. And, I mean, I would like to have him have a good body, but I just want him to understand me. Anyway. Sorry. Skywalker has anyway, oh, I better get going. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for listening again. Next time we'll continue talking about what's going on with my love life, or the lack thereof. We'll talk about the fight with Nick. Oh, and then there's one other one. There's another guy. But I've been pining over him for years. But I will talk to you later. And, oh, there's a song. Oh, shit, I forgot. Anyways, I'm out of time. But, I need to lose weight. I got fat cheeks. I got chupcomunk cheeks, bitches. Okay, bye, girls and boys and hoes and moes and your mom. Not my mom. She ain't watching. I hope. Pray. Bitches!